Hi folks. Give me a shout out if you're here and watching. Sorry to the West Coasters that this is so early. Uh, okay, hopefully this is working. Oh, here we go. Okay, hi. I needed to, I was talking and it wasn't counting down, so I don't know if I'm repeating myself, sorry. Hi to the West Coasters. Sorry that this is so early for you. Maybe you're not watching. Give me a shout out if you are watching. Post a little comment. And hope this is an okay time for the East Coasters too. It's a little bit early today. It's 4:30 here in BC. And we just had a bit of a rough night, so I'm trying to make it a little earlier for my little one, but I said that I would make the easy peasy tacos today. And so here we go. We're going to do it as quickly as possible. Before I start, I prepped the, where is it? Did I put it away? Oh my goodness. I'm making the salsa, and I just prepped this in here. I can't remember what it's called. The seasoning, the salsa seasoning. I put it in here with a little bit of the tomato juice from the can. Now I'm using a no added salt. There is a little bit of salt in the salsa already. And it's as simple as that. You do a tablespoon of, or two, I think it says on the back. I always do one, of your salsa seasoning, a tin of chopped tomatoes, and stir it up. The reason I put a little juice in there first is that with all of the dips, they're best when they sit for a little while. So I wanted to show you how easy this was by doing it right in the beginning. But I also like it to sit, you know, for 30 minutes or so. So it's been sitting about 20. So by the time we're done here, it will be perfect. And that's it. That's your salsa made and so, so delicious. You can add some lime or lemon if you like. And it is very, very good. So I'm going to cut open this packet here. So this is new for me. I'll show you what it looks like inside. You see how it's got actual pieces in there, as well as the seasoning. You see, oops, what? This is a test of my skills. It's backwards on the screen. Yeah, can you see the seasoning in there? Anyway, I'm going to pour it into here, and it says it's as simple as mix with 2 cups of hot water. So I just boiled this water. I put it in here so it was pre-measured, and I'm going to mix it in here, 2 cups, and then I'll just give it a bit of a stir, I guess. And it says to let it sit for 5 minutes. So that's nice and covered. It's all submerged there. So 5 minutes. So this is how simple this one is. It says mix with 2 cups of hot water, set aside to hydrate for 5 minutes. In a large non-stick skillet, frying pan, or whatever you have really, heat 3 tablespoons of olive oil, which is actually happening right now. I've got that heating. And cook for 5 to 7 minutes. So that's what, 12 minutes, and you got tacos. So currently, this is only available as part of the, I wrote this down so I wouldn't forget, the Simple Summer Collection. Try and say that very fast. The Simple Summer Collection, and it will be available for individual sale, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. So the Simple Summer Collection, oh, getting so much better, is it has a lot of the new, or all of the new products, not sorry, not all of the new products, but it is made up of all new products, I think, or returning products, new and returning products, and is delicious. I'll post a picture of that when I'm finished here. So you get 2 of these packets, and each packet, I wrote this down too so I didn't forget, but each packet makes 4 servings of 2 tacos each, so 8 tacos. Some people I have read mixed this while it was mixed this once it was hydrated in their frying pan with beef. So they fried up, I don't know, 500 grams of beef or whatever, and then added this into that so that they got the taco seasoning and the pea protein. And it made more. So, and they said the flavor was great. So that's definitely an option as well. You can also hydrate this because it just needs a liquid. Really, it doesn't have to be water. You could use broth if you wanted to, broth or a stock if you wanted to add some extra flavor and goodness. So this is actually doing pretty well. It's looking, I should have put a timer on. I didn't. What does it say there? 6 minutes. We're at 6 minutes now. So did I talk for a minute or longer? Not sure. I'll give it another minute just in case. There is just a little bit of water at the bottom, but it's definitely hydrating quickly, which is great. Let me check my packet. So I've already pre-done my lettuce, tomato, cheese, because what is a taco without cheese? I don't know. I just mix some, it's just plain yogurt, but I like to mix it until it gets runny. And then you were there when I did that. And I have today, so normally when I make tacos, when I make beef tacos, I like to do the ball with the, I usually crush my corn chips in the bottom like a little spider. And then I put my lettuce and cheese and tomatoes and whatever on top, and then the beef on top of that, and then mix it all up and eat it like that, and it's delicious. But I thought for today, because this is new to me, I've never had a pea protein before, pea protein beef, that I would try the soft tacos. And a little tidbit, like in Australia, growing up, I had never heard of a soft taco. I don't know, maybe Old El Paso's does it now because they're there in Australia, but I thought old tacos were in the little, the little V-shaped cup thing, or taco shell. Not a cup at all. Yeah, I'd never seen that until I came to North America and saw that you could have a soft taco, and then saw in the supermarket that they sell soft taco shells. I always thought this was like a burrito. You put something in it, you roll it up and eat it. It's a burrito, right? So, so I have been schooled here in North America about Mexican food, and I'm grateful for it. Thank you. So I think this is pretty good. We're at 8 minutes now on the live, which means I always talk a little longer than I think I'm going to. I hope that's okay. I'm having fun anyway. So I'm going to move you over to the spot where I hope you can see what I'm doing. I didn't have time to fully clean up today, but you're actually sitting on the toaster. That's about as far as it goes. There's my fry pan. Maybe I can pull this out a little bit further. You might get to see. Ooh, don't tip that off. There you go. You might get to see the sizzle. Oh, that's very hot. Okay, I should have maybe taken that off a little bit. Woo! Oh, I hope I don't set off the fire alarm. Sorry about that. If I do, I'll duck away and deal with that. Again, didn't think I was going to talk that long. It's like, preheat the oil, Ellie, save some time. You know how it is, folks. called Learn As You Go. So here I go with the pea protein. There's a little tiny bit of water left, but most of it has been soaked up, and I think the water, ooh, hear that sizzle. I think the water is okay to go in. Get some of the goodness. Okay, so you know what? It does actually look like ground beef right now. You know how they do it in the long strings in the packets at the supermarket sometimes, depending on where you go. But yeah, so we're supposed to cook this for 5 to 7 minutes. I might actually put on a timer. I'll do 6. Yeah, so it looks good. It does smell really good. It smells like tacos, really. The only other thing we have to add to it is a squeeze of lime. I'm just going to, is this hot still? Ouch, yes. Oh my word. What a funny thing to do. Ow! Okay, what a funny thing to do. I'm just going to cut the lime and get it ready here. So I have, I'm going to say I've been converted to limes, but I have tried where I can to follow the instructions and use a lime where it suggests to. Though I'll admit I actually prefer the taste of lemon as a general rule, and on my last pad thai I did use limes the first night, but when I reheated it the second time I added some extra lemon because it's just the way I like it. So, but I would eat lemon on most things, so I really enjoy lemon. It's good. Let's see, what else do we need to mention? I think that's it. We're going to do this for another few minutes here. I have a hair right there. So this would be great. I mean, if you were camping, hiking in the mountains to camp overnight, taking this along, it weighed like nothing. Put it in your pack. You'd still need a fry pan, obviously, but most people pack one of those, and even if a small one, and some hot water. So how good. And RVs, if you have an RV or a tiny home or a cabin, you could put this up there, leave it up there. I mean, it's dry goods, right? So it's going to last a really long time. And that makes it so handy for the summer season. Okay, so I'm not sure, but I mean, it's hot. I'm not sure how hot it's supposed to be, but it did say that much time, so I'm going to leave it for that. Maybe I'll show you what else I made quickly. So one of the other things, this is not new in this catalog, but it's still in there. Again, I've got to work out which way to turn it, this way and move this way. It's the summer berry topper or sweet dip mix is what it says. Summer berry sweet dip mix. You can use it as a topper, sprinkle it on, but I often make it as a dessert. So it's probably a bit hard to see. Help me that way. Oh my goodness. So basically I've taken maybe a teaspoon, a heaped teaspoon of this and some plain yogurt, mixed it together, and like I said, they're best if you can let them sit for a little bit. So I made this just before I came on with you, and I've let it sit in the fridge, and that will be a dessert or a sweet treat at the end of the meal today. And I find that that's really satisfying because it has enough sweetness and a little bit of tart because it's got some raspberries in it, and strawberries, and hibiscus, I believe. Yeah, and it also has rooibos in it, so it's quite delicious. You can add it to anything. I sometimes make it up for Flynn as a dip for his waffles. Just dip it in and away you go. And sometimes he eats it. That's a good test, you know. Puts it to his lips once or twice, then it's a win. 3-year-olds, anyone else have one? Okay, this is looking pretty good. We have about a minute left, but I don't think I'll cook it any longer. So let's get a plate out and make, oh, I gotta squeeze the lime juice in there. I wonder if I do it in the pan. Maybe, eh? So I'm going to use the press today. It goes in the green one. So it goes upside down if you haven't used one of these presses before. This has the 2 sections, so you can put a, this is very hard to see, isn't it? Sorry. Put a lemon in the bottom one, a lime in the green one, which makes sense. And then you just squeeze. So now my friend and colleague Rebecca did a demo on the lemon, squeezing lemons today. Whoops, there's the timer. She made some lemonade, and she did a video showing how much juice she got out of the lemon. It was pretty impressive. And this is what comes out, like a little funny shaped puck. That's all that's left of the lime. So we put that in there, give it a little stir. Of course, if you're out camping or out at the cabin, or you don't have a lime or a lemon, I'm pretty sure this is going to be okay without it, right? So let's take you back to the prepping station. Hi. And let's see, how will we do this? We'll do one of these. I'll just make one up here. And let's put a little bit of cheese first and a little sour cream. Well, not sour cream, yogurt. Same thing, really. It has a very similar flavor, doesn't it? Sour cream and yogurt, plain yogurt. I think so. And then, where am I going to put that? Right there. I'll put this on top. I definitely want to give this a taste and let you know what the flavor is like. I've heard it has a slow burn, so I won't put salsa on it just yet. And a little bit of lettuce. I used romaine today because it was on sale. Often I will use the iceberg. And hopefully this is not too hot. If it burns my mouth, we're in trouble. It's good. Tastes like a taco. Tastes just like taco meat should. And the texture is not, it's not unusual. I think if you were served this and you didn't know, you wouldn't know. I don't think so. You wouldn't be going, oh, that meat is weird. You might think, no, I don't think you'd think anything. It looks like meat. It kind of tastes, well, it tastes like taco. I was a bit scared to try this because pea protein, being a bit of a carnivore, it didn't appeal. But it's actually good. I would buy this again. It was super quick. I love that. And yeah, why not, right? And lasts in the cupboard for a long, long time. So anyway, that's it from me. I will do a couple of posts about it with some of the information on what it's made of, what's in the ingredients, that sort of thing, the nutrition. And yeah, if you want to, because it's only available in the simple summer collection, if you do want to order some of this, the individually, which it comes in 2 packs of 2, but the individual not outside of the super summer collection, pop a comment or shoot me a message and I will put you on a wait list and let you know as soon as it becomes available, because it probably will sell out fast once it's available individually. So if you do want to get that to sample, it's $19.95 for the 2. You get 8. I think I'm going to get more than that out of there, out of these little tacos, but 8 tacos, so 4 servings. It's pretty good value for $10, and it's all included. You just add water. So yeah, let me know. Okay, have a great evening. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I will probably do a couple of posts on that later too. I don't know. I'm running out of posting time. Tomorrow I'll start on the collections that are in the new catalog, and I'll do a couple of posts about that so that you'll see what they are. And yeah, summer. What? So awesome. Okay. Oh, I might make burgers on the weekend too, just because. Yum, right? Okay. Bye. Where do I go to end?